How's it going? Welcome to Mike's, or called Deadly Outlaws, Wrestling Predictions. Here's my title sign. Look at that. There's Jinder Mahal. And right over there, woo! Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair right here. She signed it with a woo. And Jinder Mahal right here. Alright, so let's go over TLC. Got a pay-per-view next week called TLC coming up. And this is my WWF Championship belt. So, we got a pay-per-view on the 16th of December. I'm just here to give you my predictions. My next month pay-per-view is going to be a green screen. I'll make a poll, Outlaws, or new anyone tuning in. Do you want me to make my wrestling predictions on the green screen, yes or no? Because everything you see will be on the green screen for wrestling and stuff that I do. Alright, so here we go. The Bar versus the New Day versus the Usos is for Smackdown Tag Team titles. It's a triple threat match. I'm going to have to go in this match with... I'm going to say the Usos are going to be new Tag Team Champions. They haven't had the titles in a while. Last time it was Usos. I think it was a year ago. And then the New Day, I think, took it off of... No. I've heard those guys. The Bludgeon Brothers took it off of them. And then later on, New Day won. And then the Bar won. So, yeah, Usos. Usos! Do Tag Team Champions. Elias versus Bobby Lashley. I'm going to predict in this match that Lio Rush is going to interfere. And I think Bobby Lashley will end up sparing Elias and hitting him with his Dominator finish and pin him 1, 2, 3. Bobby Lashley the winner. Finn Balor versus Drew McIntyre. Well, I think Balor will end up... I'm going to go with McIntyre. I think McIntyre's going to beat Finn Balor him with a Claymore. McIntyre and Balor have been feuding for a while. I think the first time when Balor saw McIntyre was one. He ran into Balor after his match with Bobby Lashley, and Bobby Lashley about to beat his ass some more. But McIntyre said, "Oh, I'm going to help out a fight with Phil Irishman." And Balor's like, "Oh, no, you were going to help me out? That sounds good." But instead... bam! Got beat up by McIntyre. So that means Drew McIntyre. I am going to beat him. Said I am the psychopath. The Scottish psychopath. And then we have the Smackdown Women's Champion. Becky Lynch versus... Woo! Charlotte Flair versus Asuka. Asuka. Triple threat TLC match. I'm going to have to say... Because Becky right now, I don't know what's going on with her, but I have a feeling Becky's going to lose this match. I think Becky's going to go to Raw. She'll probably be in the Royal Rumble. And she'll win it and face Ronda for WrestleMania. For the main event, hopefully. I'm going to have to say in this match, I think Asuka was going to be the new SmackDown Women's Champion. I'm going to go with Asuka. She's finally going to do and win it. And then you have... Baron Corbin versus Braun Strowman. A tables, ladders, and chairs match. Now, Baron Corbin, Braun Strowman, feuding one. I remember at Survivor Series, Corbin's like, "We got to win to get it perfect so I could be the general manager of Raw." And that's what happened. Strowman dominated in the Survivor Series match. Stephanie was like saying, "Oh, you get a title shot against Lesnar." But then I guess after she was impressed that Raw was perfect, the next night on Raw, this is like 3 weeks ago before TLC, Strowman came out, and basically Stephanie was like, "Oh, I'm impressed." So, okay, so Strowman, you win your match, you get a title shot. And Corbin, if you can win your match against Braun Strowman, you become permanent general manager. But McIntyre, no, not bad. Baron Corbin hired Drew McIntyre and Bobby Lashley to do his dirty work to be his henchmen or to help him out. So, honestly, they did the damage. They screwed up on Braun Strowman's elbows, so Braun Strowman was required elbow surgery, and Corbin says this match is still on no matter what. So my prediction, I think Braun Strowman is going to be at the pay-per-view. Baron Corbin's like, "All right, referee, count." They're like, 1, 2, 3. He's been about to count to 10. They go, "Grah! Do 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 do." He's like, "Oh, he's not here. It's Braun Strowman." And Braun Strowman will decimate and destroy Baron Corbin. Throw him through the tables, throw him through a ladder, chairs. He can get brutally victimized and destroyed. And Braun Strowman will be your TLC winner, and he will go off to the Royal Rumble to face Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship. Honestly, I think they should call Brock Lesnar's title just the Brock Lesnar Championship, because it's Lesnar's title. He always wins it. And honestly, Lesnar, he should have a picture of his smile with the title like right here. There it is for the Universal title. That would be pretty funny. Okay, so next we got Intercontinental Champion Seth Rollins versus Dean Ambrose. So this was back in October. Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins, they're going for the tag team titles. This is the night where Roman Reigns announced to everybody that he had leukemia, and then they did their shield pose with their arms like this with their fists. And then they went for the tag team titles in the main event. And guess what? They won the tag team championship. So, Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose became the tag team champions. Dean Ambrose, after a match when Rollins was raising, he kicked him in the gut and hit him with the dirty deeds right on the title belt. And there were months he was asking, weeks asking, why did you do it? And Dean just kept hitting dirty deeds on Seth Rollins. One thing I thought was funny when Ambrose was dissing LA, calling it garbage. He's coming out, calling all the fans vermin. I thought that was kind of funny. Dean Ambrose was kind of funny. He's a heel. Basically, what happened was here comes Rollins down, about to fight him, because Dean was hiding Elias, like, oh, this is a shield, they'll hang out. Ambrose fighting, they'll burn it down. And Seth Rollins comes down to fight. Rollins about to go for the curb stomp. I'm going to call it the curb stomp. And a low blow by Ambrose and a dirty deeds. And then he comes back and he hits him with another dirty deeds. And then Ambrose got his shots. Says, I got to get better. I don't want to get sick from these vermin people. He got some silly, funny shots. I kind of thought that was kind of hilarious. Kind of comedy heel in the way Ambrose is. But then last night he came on Raw. And he was in a gas mask with his SWAT team. And gas mask. He's fighting Rollins. Rollins jumps, beating his ass. They're fighting in the back crowd. And after that, they're about to fight backstage. And then Rollins is jumping to go back to the ring. He jumps, Ambrose hits him over the head with the gas mask and hits him with the dirty deeds once. And then again, 2 dirty deeds. So I think this week on Raw, I think Rollins will probably hopefully get the last laugh. And I predict the new Intercontinental Champion at TLC will be Dean Ambrose. I actually missed one more match. You got Face Crusher, she likes to call herself Face Breaker, Nia Jax, facing Ronda Rousey. I remember at Survivor Series, it was supposed to be a main event. I think there's a rumor main event between Becky Lynch versus Ronda Rousey. But Nia Jax screwed it up by punching Becky in the face and gave her a concussion, and she was out for a while. So Nia Jax is going to get her revenge. I think Nia Jax back in Money in the Bank had a match against Ronda Rousey. But I remember Alexa Bliss interfered, screwed it all up, and she beat her, became champion. But this time, Nia Jax, she got her good friend Tamina with her. But I think Ronda's going to kick her ass at the pay-per-view. She's going to make her tap. I think Ember Moon might come in Ronda's corner, help her out in case Tamina tries to do anything. And what's going to happen is basically Ronda will end up, she'll probably get the Samoan drop from Nia Jax, get pinned 1, 2. Oh, she kicks out. Leg drops, 3 of them. She kicks out, and Nia's like, what is going on here? And then at the end, she'll get her an arm bar, and Nia Jax will tap out, and Ronda Rousey will still be the Raw Women's Champion. Because honestly, I think she's going to end up facing at WrestleMania. My prediction in the main event, and I hope it's the main event, Becky Lynch for the Raw Women's Championship. We'll see what happens. Or maybe it'll be champion versus champion. We'll have to find out. All right, let's get to the main event. Ambrose. Dean Ambrose will take and be a new Intercontinental Champion because he hasn't been IC champion in a long time. And then here's your main event. The crazy, psycho Daniel Bryan versus AJ Styles. The house that AJ Styles built. I'm going to predict in the main event, I think, before we get to that, I think there's going to be a couple mixed women's challenge matches. It's probably going to be R-Truth with R-Truth and Carmella. Before we get to the main event, R-Truth and Carmella versus Jinder Mahal and Alicia Fox. I think Jinder Mahal and Alicia Fox are going to win the finals. And after that, Jinder will be number 30 in the Royal Rumble, and Alicia Fox will be number 30 in the Royal Rumble. They're the mixed match champions. All right, now into the main event. WWE Champion Daniel Bryan versus AJ Styles. Daniel Bryan, I remember before he became champion, honestly, what was kind of funny was Daniel Bryan, he was feuding with AJ Styles. They were going to have a match around, what was the name of that pay-per-view? Crown Jewel. But Daniel Bryan went and go, I don't blame him. Like you said, they treat women badly at Crown Jewel. So what happened was they had their match on Smackdown, and Daniel Bryan tapped out to AJ Styles, calf crusher. So then they have a rematch, and AJ's trying to tell Daniel he respects him. Daniel gets all troll, attacks him. This was for a week for Survivor Series. And what happened was basically that Daniel Bryan went out of control. He kicked AJ Styles in the groin and then hit him with the knee to the face right there. Pinned him 1, 2, 3, and he became champion. And now he's been going out of control, been hitting AJ in the neck, stomping on him. AJ Styles kept this championship belt that I have right here for about 371 days. So AJ Styles, I think Daniel Bryan is going to retain the title. He'll probably cheat or something, because I think WWE is going to want Daniel Bryan to hold that title for a while. I mean, I think he's doing a pretty good a good job as a heel right now. He's like, the yes movement is dead. Oh, Daniel Bryan is dead. Kind of cracking me up, but AJ Styles, he really wants a break because he's been wrestling a lot, for a whole year. He wants to be with his family. So I think Daniel Bryan retained the title, and then later on, hopefully feud with someone else down the line. And there's also matches, rumors out there. Could be maybe Rusev versus Nakamura, but I know it's just a rumor. But yeah, and there's your pay-per-view Outlaws. Any new viewers tuning in? I think that's it for TLC. And next Friday, we're going to try to have another first wrestling podcast. So I'll be talking about Raw, SmackDown, Impact Wrestling, Ring of Honor, and New Japan Wrestling, Pro Wrestling. So be sure to tune in. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, give me a thumbs down. And also share a like on this video. And also subscribe as well, because I need more people in my wrestling kingdom, because I need to get more fans that want to tune into my wrestling podcast news that I'm going to do every Friday. And I will be doing wrestling matches as well for simulations for what will go on for the pay-per-view. Because I already put a match earlier today, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was a triple threat before Asuka versus Charlotte versus Becky for the women's champion. That match was a cluster hell to get, but at least I got it done right. But yeah, there's all my TLC predictions. Like I said, subscribe to this channel. And check out all their videos right here on the playlist. You can check more of my simulation matches right here. And thanks for watching. And have a great one, Outlaws. And new viewers tuning in. Like I said, it's all about the matches. And I love wrestling. Wrestling, buddy. Ooh, yeah. Dig it. Take care, everyone. Outlaws Generation out.